Hello there, YouTubers. Been a while since I've done a cooking video. Just a little while. And it's even longer since I've done one outside on the grill. So I'm going to do that today. What I've got is what my local butcher shop calls a Gable Roast. And what that really is a boneless double pork loin roast. So I'm going to aim the camera down and show you what it is. They've got this all beautifully tied together. The only problem with that is I need to untie it or cut it open, then I'm going to have to retie it because I want to put some cloves of garlic into it, and that's easier done from the inside. So let's aim the camera down and take a look at this thing. Here's what I mean by a double roast. You can see that's a pork loin roast, but it's also open right there. So what I should be able to do is cut it open. There we are. Now I'm going to I've got a whole bunch of cloves of garlic, toes that I've cut in half lengthwise, and I'm just going to start poking these into the roast in various places. So you get the idea here. See, I've got cloves of garlic just poked right into the meat. The goal being to roast the garlic along with the meat. There's a nice big clove of garlic. It doesn't want to go in. Okay, you get the idea. I'm going to turn the camera off and finish poking the garlic in. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some seasoning on it. I'm using a little bit of Paul Prudhomme's Meat Magic. It doesn't want to come out decently, but and I've got a little bit of the McCormick Grill Mates Sweet and Smoky. So next thing to do is to tie it back up the way it originally was. We'll go under the middle of it first. Let's take it over and throw it right onto the grill. I'll take you over there first. Oil up the grate here. I shouldn't say grill. This is actually my Weber Smokey Mountain. that right in the middle. And I'll add the thermometer. And the other half of the thermometer. Yep, that's about halfway in. So we should be set now. And I'm going to throw a little bit more wood underneath onto the fire, and then we're going to be smoking. Well, the pork roast, or the Gable Roast, depending on how you want to call it, that's what the butcher shop calls it, but it's a double pork loin roast. Anyways, it's been on for about 2.5 hours now, and according to my handy dandy little machine here, the internal temperature is up to about 126. And the grill temperature is at 264. I took a look at it about 45 minutes ago, and it's looking fine. But the outside is getting a little bit dry, and the inside of the pork, there's not a lot of fat in the pork loin roast. It's all on the outside, and even that, this has been pretty well trimmed, so there won't be a lot of moisture to this. So what I'm going to do is open up the grill, take it out and put it into an aluminum pan, add a little bit of wine to that, and then put some more aluminum over the top, and then put it back onto the smoker and let the temperature come up a little bit so it'll cook a little bit better. And hopefully that will get it to cook through, bring the temperature up, and still be fairly moist when it's done. Now, this is all an experiment. I've never done it this way. I'm wild guessing. The fallback position on any evening where I experiment is we can always order a pizza. But let's hope this turns out better than that. So let's open up the smoker, see how the pork roast looks. And I'm thinking, hey, add a little bit of wine to it, that's not going to hurt, and we'll still have the smoky flavor. Let's take a look at it. You're looking at it? Yeah, you're looking at it. Well, we'll do this. That'll take care of the liquid. Now what we need to do is just build a aluminum foil tent. I know this stuff's going to be hotter than the dickens, but I'm going to open the vents a little bit, just to raise the temperature just a little bit. And there we go. That's, like I say, happening at about 2.5 hours into the cooking. And my goal is then to let this go about another 2 hours, I think. and hopefully the temperature will come up really nicely, and we'll have a nice moist and tender pork roast. And if it doesn't work, like I say, we'll order a pizza. Okay, it's certainly a few hours later. It probably looks a little bit darker in the background too, because the sun is definitely hiding behind the trees. But it's been about 4.5 hours, 4.5, maybe 5, I don't know. I'm not keeping that close a timing on it. I did have the temperature probe in there, and I got the pork roast up to about 155. Different people will tell you different temperatures. That's what I decided to go for. Anyways, it's still sitting under the aluminum foil. Let's take it out and start to just cut a couple of slices off and see how it looks. So I'm going to aim the camera down. Let's have a look. Take the, there's one, hidden my pork underneath the aluminum foil. Smells good. Take off the first string. Looks pretty decent to me. Uh-oh, the neighbor's dog is out. He probably wants some piggy too. See that piece of garlic right there? It's looking good. Let's have a taste. Oh, very good. You can definitely taste the garlic. Cut off another string. Well, this is way more than the two of us are going to eat tonight. This is enough meals for, I don't know, 3 or 4 different dinners at least. But I think this is going to turn out to have been a success. The good news is I don't have to order a pizza. Well, the breeze is trying to blow away my aluminum foil. Come on back up here and look at me for a second. The taste I took was very good. I'm going to have one more little bite. Most excellent. Hey, this turned out pretty good. Very easy way to do what I think of as a pork loin roast. Like I say, the local butcher calls it a Gable roast. Who cares what you call it? It tastes very good. The spicing was good. The garlic in here, the extra garlic in it was really good. So, turned out great. Hey, if you like my channel, if you like my recipes, or my weaving, I'd really appreciate if you'd subscribe. Thanks much for watching. Bye-bye.